Welcome, Chanticleers. University Housing has divided the housing application and connected processes into 4 videos. The first video will show you how to complete the basic housing application. If you are applying for the academic year, which includes fall and spring semesters, we encourage you to watch the additional videos on searching for roommates and room selection. My Coastal Home is your gateway for all things housing related at Coastal Carolina University. You can access My Coastal Home from our housing website, www.coastal.edu/housing. Our website has a great deal of information about the housing requirement, living options, what to bring or not to bring, and much more. Click on the link for My Coastal Home. Scroll down and click on the SSO Login button to enter your CCU username and password. For new students and transfers who have recently applied to the university, it may take 24 to 48 hours after you pay the enrollment fee for you to log into My Coastal Home. If it has been longer than 48 hours and you cannot log in, contact our office for assistance. Once you have logged in, click on Apply for Housing to start your housing application. We highly recommend the student completes the application versus a parent or legal guardian to ensure we have the student's preferences and the student becomes comfortable with My Coastal Home because you will use it frequently while you live on campus. Now search for the term you want to apply for and click Apply to start your housing application. There are several pages to complete in the application, and we'll highlight a few of them here. One part of the application will ask you to develop and indicate your personal emergency action plan, which allows for advanced planning and preparedness in the event of a university closure or mandatory isolation away from campus. If the university closes or requires mandatory isolation away from campus, we want to know where you are going, either travel on your own or need assistance finding alternate housing arrangements. Most students travel on their own or with a friend to a safe location. You will have the opportunity to update your personal emergency action plan throughout the year as your plan changes. You will also see information about the housing and meal plan requirement. Coastal Carolina University has a 2-year live-on requirement as first and second year students are required to live on campus. If you are eligible to request an exemption from the policy, you should leave the housing application and access the housing exemption request form from the home page. Part of the housing application includes reviewing and agreeing to the University Housing License Agreement and Acknowledgement Statements. We encourage you to read through the license agreement before signing, and you can even download a copy from here. Remember, this agreement is legally binding for the terms for which you are applying. Entering your CCU ID will serve as your electronic signature. If you are under the age of 18 at the time of application, the page will look a little different, as you will need to enter information for a parent or legal guardian so they also agree to the license agreement. Enter the name and email address of a parent or legal guardian to electronically sign the agreement along with the passcode displayed on the page. The person you add here will receive an email with a unique URL to take them to a secure site to review and electronically sign the agreement. To sign it, they will enter their name, email address, and the passcode exactly as you entered in the application. After agreeing to the license agreement, it's time to make the $200 payment, which includes a $50 application fee and a $150 housing prepayment, and both of these fees are non-refundable. To make your payment, you will click on the link for Web Advisor in the middle of the page and make the payment outside of My Coastal Home. Log into the Web Advisor Housing Payment module with your CCU username and password. Students who electronically sign the license agreement and make the $200 payment are bound to the terms of the agreement. Once you are logged in, select the term which should match your housing application term and the type of payment, credit card or electronic check. Web Advisor will walk you through the payment process. Within a few seconds after the online payment is processed, you will be able to go to My Coastal Home and continue your application. You will also select your meal plan during the application process. Campus dining offers a variety of meal plan options for use at dining facilities on campus. Review the plan details and select your meal plan. If you are applying for the academic year, there is an opportunity to apply for one of our special interest housing communities. These communities offer residents the opportunity to become invested in their communities and connect with staff and faculty at CCU. To apply, indicate your preference, and on the next page you will answer 3 questions. If you are accepted into one of these communities, it overrides any other community or roommate preferences. Decisions will be sent to your CCU email. Toward the end, you will create your profile by answering some lifestyle questions, which are about how you live, study habits, music preferences, etc. Your profile will serve as a search criteria for the roommate search process and be available for students to view before and after selecting a room. Be honest when answering these questions. If you are applying for a term other than the academic year or online room selection is closed, you may see the Community Preferences page. These preferences are used when online room selection is not available and university housing is manually assigning students. Click the Add Preference button and then select the location and room preference from the drop-down menus. Repeat to add other preferences. The very last page of the application will congratulate you on making it to the end. Mark your application complete by clicking the Complete Application button. Congratulations! This concludes the How to Apply for Housing video. If you have any questions about the process, contact University Housing. We encourage you to watch our other 3 videos: searching for roommates, selecting a room, and canceling the application. Thank you for watching.